The 6-hour P229. This particular one is a 40 Smith & Wesson caliber and can also be converted to a 357 SIG caliber. All you have to do is just interchange the barrel. The magazines that it brings can be used for both the 40 caliber as well as the 357 SIG. This particular one has 12 rounds of magazine capacity. Some of them come with 10 rounds for the 40 caliber, but this one in particular has 12. I have 3 magazines that come with it. It originally came with the stock grips, which is of a polymer, but I went ahead and I changed it out for a Hogue finger groove wraparound grip. It makes it feel a lot better in the hand. Personally, I have a small hand, and this is actually a great gun for me. One neat feature that I like about it is the fact that it has a decocker right here. Just push the lever down and it's cocked back, and you push the lever down and it decocks it. This particular one, I got it with night sights. Can't really see it there, but it has the night sights. Very nice. 6-hour is from Germany, so this gun is German made, and the frame is of an aluminum alloy, which I like it personally because it adds a little bit of weight to it versus the newer guns out there that tend to have that polymer frame, which is a little bit lighter. I personally like the alloy aluminum frame because it gives me more stability when I shoot. The slide is of a stainless steel nitron black finish, and it's a 3.9-inch barrel. As I said, this has a decocker. It does not have a safety, but it doesn't really need one, since the way SIG makes their guns is that the hammer is basically at a half cock, so it's not resting on the firing pin. Therefore, if it would drop by any chance, not that it's ever happened, but if it would drop, it would not hit the firing pin. So in a way, it's already safe any way you put it. The only way to fire it is to actually pull the trigger. The trigger is double action, single action, meaning the first shot, it has a long trigger pull of 10 pounds, and then when it's at single action, the trigger pull is right there, and it's a lot lighter. It's at a 4.4 pound trigger pull. This has the guide rod is of steel, which I like personally. Also, the recoil spring has like multi-strands on the recoil spring, and the reason behind it is to reduce the recoil. As well, it increases your accuracy when it comes to rapid fire, because since there's not a lot of recoil, you're able to take aim more quickly than you would if it had more recoil. Really quick, I'm just gonna show you as far as it goes for the takedown. What you do, again, the gun is safe. What you do is you slide the the slide back and use the slide stopper right here, and then there's a lever right over here. You slide it down and you release the slide and it comes right out, and you're left with the frame and the slide with the guide rod, recoil spring, and the barrel. As I had mentioned to you, I don't know how well you can see it. Trying to get it focused here. I'm able to show you the multi-strands of the spring. Doesn't seem like I'm able to get a good focus on that. See if I adjust the camera a little. There, maybe you can see it there. The multiple strands. That's what gives it the additional reinforcement, as I was mentioning. Anyhow, to place it back together, and here is the barrel. Put it back together. Put the barrel back in. Put the spring guide rod falls into place. Get the frame, align the rails. Another neat feature I like about this is a lot of guns nowadays don't tend to have a full rail. I actually like the fact that it has a full rail and the fact that it is of an aluminum alloy. I like it because I think that it makes the firearm last much longer versus a polymer that you would have basically steel rubbing on the polymer, causing more wear on the handgun. Anyhow, to put it back together, pull the slide all the way back, lock the slide in place, put back the lever in its position, and release the slide, and you can go ahead and just decock it, and you're set. This concludes my review on my SIG P229. Like I said, it is my favorite handgun that I've owned up to date. I've also had previously the SIG P220 on a 45 caliber. Personally, it's too much for me to have on me as a concealed carry. This is actually not a bad size for concealed carry. There is also the smaller version of this, which is the SIG P239, and it's a little bit smaller, something I may consider in the future of purchasing versus having this as my carry pistol. That basically concludes my review of the SIG P229, and I may have other videos on different ways that I conceal carry and different holsters and so forth. Thank you.